I'm Tajci and I'm in Nashville, Tennessee at the Filmcom. You know, looking around these different movies that people brought, there's a lot of scary movies, a lot of horror movies, action, all kinds of stuff. There's also some really great positive films. And then I noticed that people were walking around with the stickers saying Certified Expert Hugger. And I said, I gotta get a hug from these experts. So I looked around and I found these people. It's a Cuddle, it's a movie, a documentary, and it's a movement. And so I came to get a hug. Can I get a hug?
Yes. Oh. And
Yay!
there is your sticker too.
Oh, and then I get a sticker.
You officially are certified.
There you go.
Yes.
So, and this is Jason. Jason, I'm so honored and really, I feel like it's a gift to meet you and run into your movement. So, you know, being European, I always say, every time I come back from Croatia, I stand in line at the grocery store really, really close to people because I need that physical contact. So tell me about the environment where we live in. And
yeah, that was a good example that you brought up too, because it's a very American thing where, you know, we have this kind of space bubble around us, you know, and people just don't get enough touch, and I don't think they realize what they're missing. You know, I think inwardly they know it because it's a basic human need. I mean, at birth, you know, babies need to be touched or it's proven that they die. But for some reason, when we get older, we just don't feel that need for touch. We don't express that need anymore. And in America especially, touch has got all tied up just in sex. So any touch between adults has to be sexual, you know. And so that was what I thought was a really fascinating topic in and of itself. But then also to see these businesses that are around cuddling that are recognizing this need and are providing that for people. Because then I was amazed as I traveled the country and saw different types of clientele, like up in New York. The woman there offered services primarily to the elderly that had lost a spouse. You know, and that was a perception I didn't even know about, you know, but made perfect sense, you know, that those are people that need touch and they don't have it in their lives.
And so there's a service that provides hugs.
Yeah, well, and it's cuddling service, yeah, and that's why it's facing controversy. I mean, that's part of what my film deals with too, is because because in America touch is so viewed as sexual, they think that that's what this is. It's some kind of front for another sexual thing.
Oh,
and they're working so hard to make this a legitimate therapy, and they're trying to fight through the noise of all that media that's saying, oh, this is sexual, and that's what I'm hoping I can help do.
Oh, great.
By bringing that to light.
Because we are aware of, like you said, children in hospitals. There are women and volunteers who go and really cuddle the babies. Yeah. And you're right, I also encountered a lot of people who do the same for the elderly people in nursing homes. But you're right, in that age range where, you know, we're just adults, we're supposed to kind of like live without it. And so what was your shift? What made you do this?
It really was just, it started, interestingly enough, just about cuddle parties, which are kind of a phenomenon that's been going on in America for about 10 years. And it's actually international now, it's growing. I was just fascinated by that concept. I didn't know what it was, and I wanted to find out about it. And I kept asking people about it, and they hadn't heard about it, didn't know what it was, thought it was sexual. And I thought I should make a film about that. You know, so I definitely had a perception that, you know, I didn't know what it was. And when I went through it and actually recognized how important touch is, and non-sexual touch, I was amazed at the end how I felt. I mean, you know, you get high from oxytocin is what it's called, from, you know, they say like 8 hugs a day or something. Imagine when you go to a cuddle party and you get like 3 hours worth of all this attention, and, you know, and it's just a great environment. I mean, I just felt so different as a human being. I mean, I felt, because I'd been so stressed out, and you know, I went through so much last year, and so when I was able to experience that, and then meeting all these people that are doing such good things, you know, and wanting to do good things for people, that just changed me. I mean, it changed me so much.
So the cuddling changed your life?
Yes, it did. Oh, big time. Because I had just got fired from my corporate job that I had, and it was right about the time I just started making this film, and it actually freed up my time to be able to travel the country. And I went to San Francisco, and I went to New York, and, you know, that I could do this and make this a bigger film than what it started out to be, you know. And then in a lot of ways, as I met these people, I feel like I'm doing my part in what, you know, using my gifts as a filmmaker to bring to light what they're doing. and that makes me feel good.
Yes, and I noticed one of the scenes in your trailer, hugging on the people on the street. You ask, you hold up a sign, free hugs, and how many people just break into tears?
They do. It happened. That was up in Wisconsin when I went up there, and one of the first people I saw, they just, after a while of just getting an extended hug, they just break into tears because it's an all, and that moved me so much just to see so many groups of people coming by, all the different reactions, but the people that you could tell that just made their whole day.
Yes.
You know,
Can you imagine we're so deprived of human touch?
And that's a prime example. You see it right there
Yes.
of an example of someone that, just needed that touch with another human being, and it could have changed everything for them. It's amazing.
I am so grateful to you and all the people who are involved. And if you can say one thing,
cuddle up.
Cuddle up.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A hug.
Not a hug.
When I came back from Nashville, I spent a few hours looking at the trailers and researching the cuddling movement. And I have to say, I was both shocked and hopeful. I couldn't really believe that we've gotten this far. I mean, I rarely think about it because I cuddle with my children and with my husband. And I'm, like I said, European, and human touch is not so foreign to me, but I understand that we're getting further and further from being comfortable, in offering that hug. We're holding someone's hand. And there's a story that I hear over and over again, and I couldn't but not think about it as I traveled around America. So many women shared with me how, they have the kids and they cuddle with them and they are busy with them, and men stay out, at work busy, and then they come home and women are tired of cuddling and having children on them all day, and so we grow apart, and then we wonder what happens one day when we wake up and the intimacy is gone and that comfort is gone. I heard too many women say to me, I don't want him to touch me. And I wrote a song, it's on my Awaken album, that talks about that moment. At the end of the day, the silence seeps in. And though you're right there, I can feel the distance that grows between us, like sand dunes on a stormy day. When there's nothing left to say, when the lights are all out and I close my eyes, the picture of you and me laughing in the grass fades away like clouds on a windy day. When there's nothing I can say, can you hear me breathe? Do you even know I'm here? I am willing to give, and I'm sorry you feel that. At the end of the day, nothing really matters. The night covers all the darkest secrets. Tomorrow will bring new distractions to hide behind. I'll go on, I'll play my part. At the end of the day, but we can change that. We don't have to keep playing our part, half asleep. We need to awaken and bring back that human touch and that love that we were meant to bring into the world. So this week, make a change. You make that change. Hold someone's hand a moment longer, or stay in that hug just long enough to really feel the exchange of that beautiful love that connects us all. And see what happens within you, how it affects that other person and the world around you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.